welcome to your standing energizing Pilates flow. Today, all you'll need is a water bottle and a mat, and be sure to begin the warm-up with your pelvis in that neutral position, engaging your abdominals and glutes. Let's go ahead and get started. So begin with your legs hip distance apart, feet parallel. I want you to engage your abdominals, bringing your pelvis into that neutral position. With your left knee soft, I want you to go ahead and inhale as you feel that slight lift in your abdominals. Exhale, lift the knee. Inhale, engage your abdominals, and exhale, lift the opposite leg up, trying to bring your knee a little bit higher than you did the last time. Again, you inhale as you engage, exhale as you lift. Think inhale as you stabilize before the move happens, and then exhale to get you through the most difficult part of the move. Now, if you're finding this standing exercise a little bit challenging, you're always welcome to do this near a wall with one hand on a wall to aid in your balance and stability. You can also move your hands in a different spot. So if down here isn't feeling the best or challenging your balance too much, you can go ahead and place them on your hips or extend your hands out to the sides with your palms facing the mat. And stay with me here for 3. Drive your knee up a little higher. 2. 1. Nicely done. From here, bring your hands down front to your sides. Go ahead and shift your pelvis to that neutral position. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. And I want you to go ahead and keep your elbows wide as you place your hands in front of your knee, pulling that knee to the chest. Tap into your breath work here, challenging our balance and stability. So if you can imagine, we do the same thing lying in the supine position, right? So with your back on the mat, you're facing the ceiling with a single leg stretch. You draw one of your knees to your chest, like so, and the opposite leg is extended long, hovering 1-2 inches off the ground. So changing it up here for this standing energizing ab circuit. Helping mobilize the hips here, opening up at the hip joint. Stay with me. Stay connected to your core through these moves for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Ooh, lose my balance there at the end. From here, I want you to go ahead and reach your hands in the air. And then you're going to scoop down the back of your thighs and reach up. Same thing. So we scoop and reach. Keep those feet parallel. So you inhale as you come up. Exhale, we scoop down. You should feel your abdominals start to warm up. Go ahead and stand to the side for demonstration purposes. Keep the breath work going. Don't hold your breath. For 3. Reach, reach, reach. 2. And 1. Nicely done. Hands come down to the sides. From here, I want you to go ahead and extend either the hands out to the sides or on hips. We inhale as we come up onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, you come down and you feel your heel, tap the mat, and you come back up. Now for this move, we're focusing on ankle stability, so I want you to lift and lower with control here. Keep that mind-body connection. Feel that lift through the pelvic floor as your abdominals are engaged. Now, in addition to that, I want the weight to be equally distributed throughout all of your toes, okay? Don't round in towards the big toe. Lifting and lowering with control. We inhale as we come up. Exhale and we lower. Moving at a nice controlled pace that feels right to you. Again, you can always hold onto a wall for added stability, or hands can come out, palms facing the mat. Feeling the calf muscles nice and warm here. Strengthening the tibialis posterior muscle surrounding down, the back side of the leg, going down the leg, grabbing under the arch of the foot. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, we need to bend one knee and then extend the opposite leg long. So again, moving in that nice fluid track motion. Okay, I want you to focus on ankle stability. So your ankles are going to be moving in a nice fluid track motion like so, refraining from your ankles wobbling out side to side. Stay connected to your core to help you feel lifted. Okay, finding length in the spine. Make sure your shoulders aren't rounded in. If they are, bring them up, down, and back. Okay, always tapping into resetting our posture, finding length through the muscles, standing tall for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, we go ahead and engage your abdominals and your glutes. Shift your pelvis to that neutral position first. You're going to step your leg out to the side and bring it back to setup position. So you inhale as you're together, exhale as you step out. Don't hold your breath. Stepping it out for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring the legs back to parallel. Make sure your pelvis is in that neutral position, okay? So your back isn't arched out. Tuck the pelvis, engage the core. Inhale to begin. Exhale, extend out to the side. Moving at a nice, consistent pace that feels right for you today during this workout. You feel the stabilizing hip, nice and warm. Breathe through it. And stay with me here for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Feet come together. Go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your head with a thumb at the jawline. Inhale as you open up the chest nice and wide. As you exhale, you're going to flex the spine forward. Inhale as you come back. And exhale to flex the spine forward. Inhale as you come back. Exhale, flex the spine forward. Inhale to come back. Exhale, stay with me. Keep that pelvis in that neutral position, okay? Tapping into some spinal articulation here. Inhale, flex the spine forward. Exhale, bringing the back into back extension. I'll show you what that looks like from the side here, okay? So we're scooping with the abdominals, coming back into back extension, and repeat. Okay, tapping into the deep core with this move as well as this spine work here. Okay, helping our spine stay nice and fluid. Last one. Nicely done. Beautiful. Coming back to setup position, I want you to maintain your hands in that same spot, thumbs at the jawline. Legs are hip distance apart. From here, I want you to bring your knees soft, pelvis in neutral. Inhale as you engage. As you exhale, I want you to reach the armpit across the body towards that opposite knee as you drive the knee up towards the chest. Okay? Don't lose that core connection. That will help with your balance and stability here as we rotate from the core, okay? So inhale together, exhale, twist. Inhale together, exhale, twist, okay? Push your head back into your hands, keeping your elbows in the peripheral vision there. Challenging our balance and stability. Woo. With these moves. Relieving any tightness or tension you might feel in your mid back today. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, I want you to keep your hands behind your head. Bring your legs into that second position plie. You're going to inhale as you come down in neutral pelvis. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. As you come up, I want you to engage your outer thighs, okay? So your hip abductor muscles. Make sure your spine isn't flexing forward, so keep it up, down, and back. You can kind of squeeze your scapula together. Don't stay at the jawline. Breathe through it. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up and engage your quads for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and come down and hold it. From here, we're going to pause. Sorry, pulse. We're not pausing. Pulse your legs here. Now with the hands behind the head, that engages the lats. So I'm going to go ahead and keep your ribs knitted together, okay? Make sure there's no rib flare. If there is, gather them together. Stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Come up. Go ahead and keep the pelvis engaged. Those hips are square. We inhale as you bring your right knee up and over, tap the toe to the side, and bring it back to setup position. Okay, once again, challenging our balance and stability. Keep your body facing the same way, refraining from twisting as we bring the leg up and over. Last one. Nicely done. Now the opposite leg. The knee is soft. We inhale, engage. Exhale, bring it up and over. Keeping the hips square. Okay, try to refrain from twisting those hips. Nicely done. Last one. From here, I want you to go ahead and keep the legs hip distance apart. Knees are soft. Bring your shoulders up, down, and back. Shift your pelvis to that neutral position, standing nice and tall. I want you to go ahead and inhale as you lift. Inhale as you engage. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Hands are either on hips or hands extended to the sides with the palms facing the mat. Breathe through it, warming up the hip flexor muscles, okay? For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg to the side, internally rotate. So if you're looking in a mirror right now, you can't see your ankle, okay? You're going to strengthen that hip abductor muscle on the side of the hip there. Lifting and lowering, stay connected to the core for 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Shift that leg to the back. Your heels come in a little V position, but first bring your pelvis to neutral. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Inhale, engage. Exhale, lift and lower. Okay, strengthening the whole surrounding muscles of the hip there. Improving our range of motion as well for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and shoot out that hip that we just worked for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs back to that parallel position, hip distance apart. Pelvis is in neutral first, engaging the core. We inhale as we engage, exhale as we lift, inhale as we lower. Again, hands on hips, hands to the side, or they can be out around in front of you, whichever helps with balance and stability. Stay connected to your breath. Hone into your mind-body connection for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Send it to the side. Internally rotate. Inhale as you engage. Exhale as you lift. Moving at a nice controlled pace. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring that same leg to the back. The heels come in a slight V position, but first shift your pelvis to neutral, engaging your core. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Inhale as you engage. Exhale as you lift. Small lift here, okay? So I want you to only lift as high as you can maintain that neutral pelvis position. So if you feel like your spine is flexing forward or hinging forward, just don't lift up as high, okay? Keeping that pelvis in the same spot for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. And then send that hip that we just worked out to the side to stretch out those muscles. Breathe through it for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Legs come hip distance apart here, feet parallel. Bring your hips to that neutral position. From here, we're going to go ahead and reach across. Bring your hands back. Reach opposite hand across. Come back to set up position. Okay. Again, reaching. Think lengthening the muscles. So exhale, extend. Inhale as you come back together. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring your heels together, feet out to the sides. I'm going to interlace your fingers, extending the pointer finger towards the ceiling. Bring your pelvis to neutral, engaging your inner thighs. You inhale as you side bend up and over. Exhale, use your abdominals to draw you back to set up position. Inhale, we side bend up and over. And exhale to come back to set up position. Again, keeping those inner thighs engaged, making equal weight throughout all of your toes, making sure the weight's not rounding in towards your big toe. Side bending up and over, pretend you're bending up and over a barrel. Bending here at the bra line for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Keep your feet where they're at. Hands come to bar height. Engage your inner thighs. You're going to inhale as you twist from the core to the side. Exhale, use your abdominals to draw you back to set up position. Same thing, opposite side. Really tap into your breath work here. Seeing what mobility we have throughout the core as well as the mid-spine. For 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, but lower body now. So I'm going to keep your upper body still, and then you're going to twist your hips right to left as you engage your outer thighs, now your hip abductors, okay? Using those muscles, squeezing those muscles to help twist your hips. So we were warming up our upper spinal rotators. Now we're tapping into the lower spinal rotators there. Okay, what helps your spine rotate side to side. Keep your shoulders nice and still for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. I'm going to go ahead and inhale as you plie down in neutral pelvis. Exhale, come back up to set up position. As you come up, again, I'm going to engage your quads. Might hear a few nice pops and cracks here, then your knees or your ankles. Warming up the knee and ankle flexors as well during this plie move. Making sure your spine has length in it. We're not flexing the spine forward or rounding the shoulders forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Stand nice and tall. Go ahead and bring your legs back hip distance apart. Let's go ahead and end our class today with a Pilates roll down. So I want you to bring your legs at hip distance apart, equal weight in both feet, feet parallel. We inhale at the top, engaging your abdominals and glutes. Exhale, and we roll down with soft knees, bone by bone. As you come to the bottom, I want you to go ahead and make sure the crown of your head is facing the floor. Inhale at the bottom, relax your neck. Exhale, engage your glutes and stack your spine all the way up. At the top, drop your shoulders from your ears. We'll repeat that one more time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, we roll down bone by bone. Release your glutes. Relax your neck at the bottom and the crown of the head faces the floor as we inhale. And exhale, and we roll up bone by bone. At the top, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Nicely done. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this standing energizing Pilates flow. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to always reach out to me. I'm here to help you through your fitness journey. Thanks so much for joining and have a great rest of your day.